Hello YouTubers and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, looking at a new beer from a classic brewery. This could almost have been a Throwback Thursday if it was a revisit, but it isn't. It's a brewery that, you never really expect to see new beer from. Trappist breweries. This Trappist brewery is one of the more famous ones and one of my favorites. This is from Abbey de Saint-Rémy, better known as, the Rochefort or Rochefort. I say Rochefort beers. My favorite Trappist kind of quad-esque is the Rochefort 10. I did it blind way back in the day with St. Bernard's Ab 12. Isn't really a Trappist. Some history with Westmaler stuff. I believe it's Westmaler years ago. Can't remember completely. I go into it in the video. I put that against Rochefort 10 and Westmaler 12, and Rochefort 10 won. And it was fun because I always thought that it was one of my favorites. But they came out with a triple, which is crazy. I saw Simon from Real Craft Beer do this, and I really wanted to check it out. I can't remember what he gave it in terms of grade, but I really wanted to check it out because, I really enjoyed the Rochefort beers, and it's so rare that you see a brewery like this, do a new beer. And I can't remember the last time I had a Trappist triple that was, or just a classic, new classic triple, if you can say it like that. Like, usually with these breweries, they really perfect a recipe before they release. Craft brewers do that as well. This is also, I don't know if you're a classic brewer. It's just, a lot of those beers are filled with history, brewed for many, many, many years before, it's like just so fine-tuned. A lot of craft breweries also, of course, do that, but it's just rare breweries like this release a new beer. But this is the triple, and they call it the Triple Extra. It's 8.1%, so fairly strong. And on the back here, it says it's made with water, sugar, malted barley, malted wheat, hops, orange peel, and spices, which is pretty fun. So it's probably like some coriander and stuff in there. It's not every triple that's spiced, but some breweries do spice the triples. One of my favorite triples of all time is Westmaler Tripel. I think that's fantastic. We recently had the Double, which is also fantastic. So yeah, we'll see how this one is. And it's fairly fresh. I mean, it's been released not too long ago. So we'll see what we think. I'm pretty stoked about trying this. Triple isn't really my favorite style or anything, but it's super rare that you get to try stuff like this. So pours it very nice, hazy, golden yellow, slightly orange color. There's still a little bit left in the bottle. I didn't pour all of it in because I didn't want to get too much yeast into the glass because I don't want it to be muted in flavor. But yeah, it looks very nice. It's got a nice white head to it as well. When I poured it, the head is like, the carbonation in these beers is just crazy. So, like a lot of their Trappist ales have so high carbonation. Well, let's check out the aroma on the Rochefort Triple Extra, or Extra Triple. Oh man, it smells really classic. It almost smells like a supercharged Wit beer because of the coriander, interestingly enough. Like Imperial Wit. And there's no wheat in it, right? No, it just says barley malt. No, Weizenmalt, wheat malt, malted wheat. I also just said it aloud. It's just because I was reading and talking at the same time and looking at German, English, French, and Dutch descriptions at the same time, and Italian. It's even more. That's crazy. A lot of ingredients description. But yeah, to me it smells a lot like a supercharged Wit, but it smells really good. Triples, they have similar flavors to the lower strength Wit beers, but it has loads of fresh, kind of orange peel and coriander. It's got a bit more of a malt bite to it. It has like that yeast expression, and I sometimes got in these beers, which is a bit like almost yogurty. It's almost like a citrus fruit yogurt. I got that a lot back in the day in Belgian beer, like the bright ones. Like a citrus fruit yogurt with a little bit of stone fruit, maybe peach or something like that. Just a little bit, and then like an ester yeast character. And then like a lot of spice too. It's peppery, but it's also a bit coriander-like, and then like that orange peel. And also like very doughy and bready. It smells really good. It smells really refreshing. It smells like supercharged Wit or just like a little, slightly different triple, which is cool because you want to stand out a bit as well, because a lot of Belgian brewers, they're already doing this kind of style, especially the Travis. Well, let's try it. Cheers. Really good mouthfeel. Wow, that is really chewy and creamy. It's almost reminding me of New England IPA, like super fluffy, but it's really carbonated. The carbonation has died down a bit because I was taking photos and everything of this beer, but that's got some nice flavor. No alcohol or anything. It's chill. It says to serve around 6 to 9 degrees Celsius. This is probably closer to 9. It's like cold, but it's not ice cold. And it tastes more like a triple with slight nuances of wit beer. The fun thing though is that, you know, I had a triple not too long ago, actually, when I think of it, not New School, but I did the Anchorage one, Ties and Its Takers. And this is just completely different. You know, that was, of course, also an aged beer, so it showed sign of age. But it's such a bright and drinkable style. Like, I think for me, triple could be one of my favorite Belgian, like, classic styles if we're not talking about lambic. It's actually really refreshing for an 8% beer. It's got a good amount of, like, slightly bitter and peppery hops. And I think it's a combination of that and also yeast phenolic that's giving the peppery flavor. There's also a lot of citrus, lemon, a little bit of a grassiness, that big doughy breadiness. The yogurty thing is just a little bit. There's like a fruity yeast ester that's a bit like, it's like orange or stone fruit yogurt. It's not something you always get, you know. Sometimes you get it actually also as well, like in Berliner Weisses and sour beers and whatnot, because of the lactic bacteria. There's no lactic bacteria in this, but this is a very good triple. Super drinkable. But yeah, I think like classic triple cross between an imperial wit beer or a wit beer. That's kind of what you get. Super dead on example of the style. Lots of that doughy, fresh, like wheat breadiness, and then just like those nice toasty, spicy and grassy, citricy, like fresh vibe paired with that fresh, kind of like stone fruity or ripe stone fruity, yogurty and citrusy yogurty, nice orange yogurt or something, and then it has a little bit of that dry orange peel type flavor too. It's really nice. I don't know. I expected it to be a little like, but this is a really good triple. Let's try and pour some of the yeast in and see what happens. Yeah, it's pretty much already all in there. Looks like it's all in suspension. Wow, pouring that in, I got so much more coriander, like loads. Much more coriander and orange peel. Now it really tastes like an imperial wit. There's also a little bit of a sugary, like a candy, light candy sugary flavor, or just like sugary feel. It's just super light. But the nice thing is like it's got this like nice fluffy velvety mouthfeel, kind of like in New England IPAs, but it's also really dry because I guess it's fermented out fairly low, and then like you have the sugar to dry it out as well, and then at the same time phenolics from yeast with the pepper and everything. Black pepper makes it seem more dry. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want to go, I think like a 92, 90, something like that. At least a 4 on Untapped. This is a great take on triple, I think, and it's so drinkable. I just, you know, I want those level of flavors, but not 8.1% double IPA territory. You know, you'd share, and then again, small bottles. You can definitely drink one on your own, but yeah, surprisingly great. If you loved the Rochefort classic beers, the 6, 8, and 10, I'm sure you're going to love this as well. This is fantastic. That makes me think of doing the Throwback Thursday as well. I need to do it with the 6, 8, and 10, revisit those. I'm not sure if it's going to be one video, but it'll happen eventually. Yeah, very nice. Let me know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about beer videos. And I'm going to say cheers and see you guys in the beer review.